Alrighty, this is vlog number 15, my weekday vlogs where I go into my cartoons in a bit more depth, or rather just bullshit about whatever's on my mind. And today's is a very touchy subject, a lot more serious, and I'm very hesitant to go into it. But it's something that's been on my mind a lot, due to the nature of the internet, and so I thought I'd just talk about it, not wanting to put forward any particular viewpoints, so I guess I will. But just rather ask questions and just kind of explore some ideas about it. Anyway, today's cartoon is here, and we got ourselves a little Pauline pigeon over here. And boys, she flat out racist. Australia's known this for a long time, and the rest of the world knows as well, for those who keep up to date with old Pauline pigeon and what she gets up to. Pauline Hanson, obviously, by the way. My problem is with kind of like terminology, I think. Due to PC culture and I guess like the culture of acceptance that we live in, where everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but then also if you have the wrong opinion, then you just get punched like a Nazi does. I mean, fuck Nazis, fuck all extremist views anyway, so I guess I'm not really suggesting any different. But just a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? Now, I don't want to defend these extremist views, and I think that's my point. And my point here is I don't like the terminology. I don't like everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I think it should be that, well, simply because some opinions, some ideas are based on false logic, or more commonly, probably, well, backed up by perhaps false logic, but based on different emotions. I don't think the opinions are valid. I don't think the ideas are valid because they're simply unfactual or just don't exist in reality. They don't hold up once you put them into reality. But the emotions are real. The emotions are real. The fear is real. The fear is a big driving force. Probably a driving force of most extremist views, I would say. This is really heavy, and this is why I'm really skeptical to go into it at all. But it's on my mind, so fuck it, right? The emotions are valid, and I think that should be kind of the terminology that is pushed forward, because the opinions don't have to be validated. Once you validate the opinion, then they feel like then they're right. It kind of holds up in reality once everyone collectively agrees that, okay, that's your standpoint, that's fine, because our reality is based on how we interact with other people and their opinions of our own opinions. But if we say, okay, your fear is real, the emotions are real, but they're fueling an unfactual logic, then perhaps that kind of forces everybody to step back and to not be so extreme, to take a step back and look at themselves and the way they feel, rather than this idea that they're pushing. And in the case of Pauline Hanson being scared that she's going to be, her society, that her country is going to be overrun by Asians or Arabs now, depending on which era you're looking at. Which is, of course, just totally ridiculous. Once you then look at your own emotions and see what they're fueling, then those extremist views can't really exist anymore. Hopefully. Jesus, this is, again, yeah, just like really full on, really heavy. I don't know if... I have always striven to look at what my feelings are pushing. What are they controlling? What are they bringing to the forefront of my mind? And is it based on my perception, or is it based on just an inner feeling? Is the way I feel about someone based on fear, or is it based on actual observation? I think most commonly in extremist views, it's probably based on fear, or it's based on another emotion, and those are totally valid, but the opinions are not. And again, just terminology, I would say, but yeah, probably should be pushing that idea a bit harder, rather than everyone's entitled to their own opinion, because then that does, in a way, validate these opinions. Supposedly. God. I really shouldn't touch this shit. But I don't want to be another cartoonist that just makes little fucking cat cartoons or just nihilistic, depressing cartoons. Instead, I'll just probably get fucking destroyed by the internet. Okay, that's all. See you next time. Alrighty.